In this video, I'd like to give you an overview of some of the simple features available here in CodeSandbox. So first of all, note that there are a couple of files that are going to be in most CodeSandbox projects that you can just disregard. The package.json file, this sandbox config.json, sometimes there may be a readme.md file. You could just disregard those as they're just sort of configuration things, okay? But to actually add your own files, first of all, projects may come with starter files in which you can click on them to open them. But in this case, we really don't have anything to start with. So to create a new file, such as our home page, we can click that icon and then type in the name of the file, in this case, index.html. Okay, then it's a pretty simple process to bring in the basic markup that we need, like this. Okay, and you can see as we added the content, our little preview over here has refreshed and we can see what we're seeing on the page. So if we add a little bit of markup and save, then it refreshes. I'm using the Command S keyboard shortcut to save, which will be similar on Mac and PC. You can also click this refresh icon to force it to refresh the page as well. So if I just put a little bit more markup in here, we can see that that's appearing over here as well. All right, let's add another file, such as a style sheet, styles.css, and let's put, actually let's make sure that this gets linked into our document the correct way. Okay, so the style sheet should be showing up. Let's run a little test to add some styles by just changing the color to red. Looks like I need a few more settings on my import here. All right, now we're seeing our styles come through, and we can continue to make adjustments to test out how this is working. Okay, and you can see that we're having the desired effect. Okay. Now we might get to a place where you'd like a little bit more real estate for your preview, in which case it may be helpful to pop this preview out into a new window altogether. So you click this icon and you get a whole new window. What I often do is rearrange it so that I have one window to one side and the other window available on the other side. So just peeking through a little bit so I can easily click and switch back and forth. And then you can even close this preview here using this button. And you get a little bit more coding real estate as well. You can drag any of these panels around to get the space that you'd like, but that's a little bit more about how to make this optimized. Now, note that when you have popped this out into a new panel, if you make any changes, you're not going to see those changes right away. You have to click over here and refresh, but make sure that you also save over here. All right, notice that when I make changes, and I have not saved, I see this dot here and it's bolded. That should indicate to me that I need to save. So you can see that if I come in here and tell my paragraphs to be blue, and then I undo my paragraph change here, well, I guess I may have to put it back in. Here I have changed my file, so you can see the new paragraph has appeared. But here I have not changed my style sheet, so when I refresh, I do not see that blue coloring. I have to save, switch over here, and refresh. Okay, and by the way, the refresh icon usually looks something like this, or Command R will do that for you as well. Okay, so if you ever accidentally lose this file panel, you can just get it back by clicking on this file. And most of the other features here you can disregard for now until you get into upper level classes, where there may be some other things you want to toggle there. Another thing we need to do from time to time is to add folders. So here we can add a folder and just provide the name, such as images. It's often that we want to actually upload into this folder as well. So you can hover over it and click the upload icon. You can also right click and choose upload files. So when you do this, you can then go find the images that you'd like to upload, select them, and then click open. They should all begin to upload into the directory, and before long you'll see that they're all up here where you can make use of them. Okay, to remove a file, you can simply click on the file and then choose delete, confirm the delete. To rename any file, you can right click and choose rename. Okay. Same thing goes for folders. You can rename them. Same thing for files. That should be enough to get you going. Good luck.